What's up? All right, we're trying this again. We're just gonna see if you're in here, person. Send me a chat thing. I'm figuring out how to do this right now. I'm gonna set up some electronic drums. Figured I'd get a little vibe going, and with this whole live streaming thing, I think it's just gonna be a matter of me just trying shit a lot, trying stuff left and right, and so. I know that nobody's watching right now, and I'm trying to understand what that feels like. It's a weird feeling. This is something that's sort of been like a hindrance towards this whole thing. Like, is this even playing back smoothly? I don't know. And anybody that's watching this probably doesn't give a shit anyways. So, what would I be talking about if what would I talk about? That's interesting. Well, that's probably not the way to look at this. Probably the way to look at this is just to talk and get used to just doing a stream, like, just for the sake of doing it. That's sort of the key. How do you just sort of talk about things totally randomly until forever? And don't worry if anybody's watching or not. I know that's a really weird thing. Like, how do you begin when it doesn't feel like there's anything to begin to? I don't know, but like, how would I even let somebody know to watch this thing? How would I even let them know that I was doing this and have them get over here in time? I guess the reminder thing, it takes a lot to build a group of people, but I am determined to do it. Ow, that is hot. I am determined to do that, and I know that's absolutely possible. It's just a matter of sort of the commitment to it, and just to do it a million times. And I think for me, the big one that I'm figuring out is that I have to do because I've put a lot of energy into like thinking about this and trying stuff and trying to figure it out. And I think what I'm figuring out is like, you just got to do whatever it is that you're doing regardless. And then people sort of jump on board slowly but surely. There's no other way to do it. So that's actually a beautiful thing, because that means you're just making music. Oh, I wasn't even recording. Okay, now it's recording on the other thing. That's the thing. You got to be doing what you're doing already, because if you're doing what you're doing already, then it doesn't matter if anybody is watching, right? Because you're doing what you're doing. And that's silly, but it is what it is. You just got to do your thing, and then the people that are the right people will come when they come. And, and I'll be chilling while they do. I'll be making music, and people will be showing up. It's a really weird concept. I understand why more people don't do this, because why would anybody, people are doing stuff. Why would I be on somebody's stream? I don't know. But if you do jump on here, say something to me. I'm here. I would love to just say hi. I'm just figuring out how to use all this stuff. Ma 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 ma. Na 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 na. Da. Sick, dude. I think the one viewer that's on here, it's me. Maybe not. Who knows? Probably. Yeah. So, setting up some drum stuff. I'm just sort of looking at the whole thing. I could literally fucking pull my pants down and nobody would even restore the chat. Yeah, I guess I'll just do it as one window, right? You could do anything. Nobody's on here. The internet's like going, and no one's on here. And I think that's good. It's a good thing to experience, because it makes you go, what am I hooking this up to? because it forces you to go inward and say like, all right, no one's here. It's just me. It's just me, myself, and I chilling, setting up some electronic drums. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I guess for fun. Is it fun for me to do it? Hell yeah, it is. I love playing on the electronic drums, and I don't do it enough. And is this thing going? Dude, we gotta be careful about this necklace, yo. That shit could be loud as fuck. Let's put this up here. Okay. Yeah. So maybe a good thing to do while sitting on here and just chilling is to sort of figure this out. Is like, what is... this is a constant thing for me, is being like, oh, I know what the thing to do is. I know what the thing to do is that's going to resonate. Because there's like a part of me that's all about building a connection with others, right? And building an audience. Audience of listeners, but an audience like on a human level. That's what's interesting to me. That's what's exciting to me, is to build a relationship that's on a, let me zoom this in, that's on a, that's on like a human level, right? Where you feel like we're connected. That's dusty. Because by doing so, it allows for so much cool shit to happen. I can say like, hey, come out here and let's make some music together. I have so many fucking awesome ideas that I would love to mess with and play with. They require a lot of people. And then what are the ideas that don't require a lot of people? You know? Where you're like, oh, I could just do this thing, and then I don't need anybody else. But I love people. I love humans. I love interacting with others. And yeah, I'm in a really special zone right now, actually. And I know that we'll look back on this video and be like, look at this guy figuring it out right now. This is the figuring out zone. This is that behind the scenes, early days, not early, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's early discovering of what it is that, you know, of what he loves and how to translate that into something that resonates with all the humans. And part of me hears a voice that's knocking that says, Logan, it's your music. It's like, it's just making music. And part of me is like, yeah, but who cares? But fuck, bro, that's the thing. Music is so powerful in that way that it allows you to reach others so in such a rich way that you can sort of, it's like, you know, like think of like a gamer or something. They're fucking, you know, they're building an audience of people that make things. But that's the thing, is I feel like my audience of people that I want to build are not necessarily people that make music. What a concept there is that. How many of the people that I want to not interact with, but I just want to sort of build community around, don't even fucking make music, bro. I mean, isn't that the point, is to find people that don't think that they make music and help them make music? That's a huge thing I want to do. And producing music, is that something that I want to do more so on do I want to do it on the internet, or do I want to save that to be something that's in person? And what I want to do now, right? What I'm doing now is to share that I love making music. And it's not about how I'm doing it, because you don't want to be one of those motherfuckers that's showing that stuff. That's the thing, is right now, I'm on this mode of just testing ideas out, because this is how I'm going to find my voice. This is how I find my voice, is through trying ideas. And it really is. It's like, you got to try a bunch of shit and see what's not it's like, what is it that feels good to do a lot of? What do you want to do a million, bajillion, gazillion times over and over? And I know that making instrumental music by myself is something I fucking love to do. I love to do that, and I don't need anybody else around to do that. And I can stream that in a way. I feel like, well, you know what I landed on earlier I thought was actually a pretty cool idea, which was, okay then, come down to my space shuttle, zip into the sky, make music, or like I can just hang out in here and yap and make music, and I can shut the fucking thing off and just make music and don't have to, I can sit and make music and just not talk to anybody. And then I can also sit and just talk aimlessly on here. I love to talk aimlessly, and maybe the thing that I'm talking about is how to build something that resonates on such a fucking high level with humanity that it really touches people and opens them up. Like, I feel like in one lifetime, right? Within one life, you have an opportunity to do something that you can enjoy this life and fucking do something that impacts people in an incredible way. And I really want to do that. I love that. I think it sounds so much fun to create something that can touch people like that. And so I have some ideas that are really big and really glorious. And then it always runs back to me to where it's like, bruh. It always runs back to, no one's gonna care until you're doing you. You're doing you. You're doing the version of you at the highest level humanly possible. That is sort of the key. Excuse me. That's the key. Is you're sitting here like, oh, cool, you fucking show me how to do the thing. Fuck that. We don't want to do that. And I go back and forth with this in my brain. Do I want to show people how to make music through the internet, or do I want to just show my art through the internet and show people how to make music in person? That's the sort of push and pull that I have. But it's at the same time, though, when I'm talking about it right now, I feel very clear. I feel very clear about it. In that, hold on. Oh yeah, it's right here. In that, I love making music. Period. And sitting on a thing like this is cool if I'm just doing the thing, right? If I'm down here making the music. So if I'm putting all my, like, where do you want to put all your eggs, bro? Where do you want to put all the eggs? Where do you want to put all the eggs? Where are you putting them? Are you putting them into showing people how to make music? Is that exciting to you? What is the most exciting universe for me? Okay, let's ask that for a sec. Logan, if you were to create a universe, what does that look like? What's the most exciting version of that? And to me, that looks like this. Okay, it means waking up and coming down and making instrumental tracks. It means having others come over and not necessarily making songs from scratch, but maybe doing that sometimes, but having them say like, dude, I love your instrumentals. I want to write a song on it. I have an idea. Or like, I love the song that you wrote. I would love to sing that on it. And I can release the song as my own, but in collaboration with them. That's something I'm really excited about. And then, allowing those who are music producer type people, that are interested in learning to be able to watch this process and listen to me ramble if that's what they want to do. Long form. But that long form listening to somebody ramble, boy, that's a dedication that somebody has. And in a way, I'm just like, fuck, I wouldn't watch that. And I would watch it, but I don't watch it because I'm like, I want to be somebody that's doing it. However, I want to help people that want to become better at making their art. But doing it in person is so much more powerful. I think what I can offer people is so much more fucking powerful in person than any shit I could show on the computer virtually. And learning through experience of doing that is so much more juicy. It just is. I don't think there's a way around it. It's just a juicier experience. Dude, this image is incredibly cropped right now. I don't know why. And so I'm sitting here. I'm talking in to the thing. So what else is there? Yeah, human experience. I don't want to make some shit that tries to compete with people on like TikTok or Reels. That feels like a fool's game, and it's not building authentic, you know, like the real relationship where you really feel connected to somebody. That's really important to me, to create something where people feel really connected to the stuff I'm doing. And I feel really connected to them in the most way that I can be. And I can be of service to them as much as possible. And every day that I'm excited about this, continually working on this, it's helping that unfold. It's like, let's think of Dead Mouse or something. I should be doing something while I do this. Let's like Dead Mouse or something, right? You don't need to be a fan of Dead Mouse. You don't need to follow his stream of him making music to be a fan of him. I don't watch it. I know there are people that do, but you don't have to be. Right? You don't have to be. It's just sort of like a cool part of it. Right? It's a cool aspect of the experience, but it's not the whole thing. Right? It's a part of it, but it's not what it all is. You could just be a fan of his music and be high on cocaine in I'm gonna have to wrap this up because we got a baby upstairs, baby. Oh wait, a baby. Hey, I said I'm doing this thing. I said, hey, gonna make some music, hey. Nobody's on this motherfucking stream, so it doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter anything that I do. I could fucking do anything. I could fucking kill a pig on here and no one would care. It doesn't matter. And it's gonna be like that. Hey! I think I'm on a... Gosh, I don't want to switch it to motherfucking 1920 by 1080, but this bar pisses me off, and I get more room with it, so I might have to make it fall in line. And this is so sick. Like this, like look at this. I can switch angles and shit. I want to do that. I want to keep this thing going like this. I think this is cool. And I have these modes. I think I've gone a little overboard with certain things. Like I need to have a reason for stuff. Like this is going to be a really sick ass visual of me making music. I have this idea. It's going to be up here soon. It's going to be so badass. These are cool too. This one, the angle is sick on the side, but god damn it, is it difficult to work with that. This one is cool, doesn't really make any sense. This one, I don't know about this one. But this is actually really good to have this, because this is helping me understand what it is that's important for me. Every day right now is feeling like I'm gaining, I'm just learning a shitload every day that I'm in the studio, walking around, trying stuff, seeing when I'm posting shit, I'm like, that doesn't work. Or I don't know why, it could be some algorithm thing. Who knows? Does it matter? Does it matter? Why does that matter? What's your point, Logs? What's your point? What are you even doing? Who gives a fuck? What would you do if nobody fucking cared? Would you try to make these like little videos? No. Would I make music on the computer? Yeah, I like making tracks. I fucking love doing that. Do you love having somebody show up and trying to make a track for them to write a song on? Not particularly. I don't really like doing that. Do I like when somebody writes a song on my track with or without me? Love that. Love that. I really do. Because there's no resistance. There's no like, oh, what's going to happen? I don't like to sit when somebody's back on the couch, try to make a track. It just doesn't come very natural to me. And I've tried it for years, dude. I don't know why. Just doesn't really. And I'm good with it. I'm Goodwin. And I'm sort of just good with it. So what was I talking about doing on here? I was talking about making this. So this is my current plan, is to stream out, making music, talk a little bit, keep building the stream thing, make that a fun experience, because I enjoy doing that. I think that's just fun to build a world. I have lots of world building ideas. And I'm going to build a world through the streaming, but I'm going to not let the streaming fuck with my making music. And that's a very important key to this, is that you're not, I'm saying you, I'm saying me, not letting, because this is, talking right now, this is the experience of streaming, right? I'm talking, it's going out to the internet. You could have 1 billion people watch this right now, but they're not. Nobody knows. Nobody cares. Doesn't matter. Do I care? Nope. Because it doesn't matter. Who gives a fuck? Why would I expect there to be anybody on here? The thing that I have done in this life that resonates with the most people is music, is making songs. That's what I love to do. The process of doing it is, it's like streamlining it so that it's fun. I love the idea of bringing a random person in here. I love the idea of bringing this stream thingy with me somewhere else and doing that. That sounds fun for certain things. And yeah, I think the process of discovering what it is that I love to do the most, there's been a block. It just has been. It's of, hey Logan, do you think the world will really love the thing that you do? Will they really love it? What happens if you really do the thing that you love? What happens? Do they say, fuck you and get out of here, you're worthless? Or do they say, oh my God, Logan, your music is amazing? What happens? I don't know. Have we found out yet what that is? I don't know. Maybe not. Do you want to be some motherfucker competing? Oh shit, that doesn't fit down there. Competing to be on TikTok or something? No. And I don't think that people do that. I don't know. I wouldn't want a career that's based in doing some short thing, because it's not something where people feel really super connected to you as a human. And I'm trying to do things in this world that bring people together and make people feel, feel something special. And so that means me doing the thing that is the most me. Part of that is talking. I love talking on here. I think it's fun. It's cool. It's random as fuck. And I have to go right now, but that's my first ramble. Hope you enjoyed it. G bless. God bless. Universe bless. Peace.